From United Nations Television, this is UN in Action.
An anxious family sets off for the hospital. Kiefer is about to give birth, and she's terrified because she lost her first baby in childbirth. But this is Gaza, so she has more to worry about than birth complications. Palestinian militants fire rockets into neighboring Israel. Israeli forces strike into Gaza. If you're pregnant, it might be days before you can safely travel by road to a hospital.
It was 11:30 at night. Tanks had invaded the area and they bombed the bridge. I went into labor and it was impossible to get to the hospital.
Afaf Fati was desperate, but she knew there was one person close by in her village of Beit Hanoun who could still help.
She was dilated and ready for delivery, and a bomb went off outside.
Fiza Shraim, a resourceful midwife, had set up an emergency delivery room in her own home in the village.
She told me to push, and then the head came out. Then came the baby and he started crying. That's when the second explosion made me jump off the bed.
Despite everything, a healthy baby boy was born, now a thriving 6-year-old. During the 2009 conflict with Israel, in a 3-week period, Fiza Shraim helped set up this improvised clinic and helped 52 mothers give birth.
When anybody needs my help, I'm not afraid. I rely on God and I do it, because this is a humanitarian service and I want to help.
Fiza Shraim's aim is to train more midwives and open more clinics in hard-to-reach areas. The UN helps supply Gaza's hospitals and clinics and organizes a massive food distribution system. But despite those efforts, mothers remain at risk. Osama Abueta of the UN's Population Fund, UNFPA, says roads leading to Gaza's border areas with Israel are especially likely to be blocked.
When there is an emergency or incursion, some areas would be totally isolated, like Beit Hanoun, because it has a long road entrance that would be cut and the whole town would be separated from the rest of the Gaza Strip.
The closest hospital maternity center to Fiza's home is several miles away in Gaza City. Kiefer, the anxious mother, has made it there safely. Fiza is on hand at her request. But after the delivery, there's a problem. Her newborn son isn't breathing. Then, with Fiza's help, the baby takes its first breath. This report was produced by Francis Mead for the United Nations.